You have to let go of your problems. And for me, that's really hard because I have a scarcity mindset and I have trouble letting go with anything. Um, Materialistics, relationships, people, status. I have a hard time letting go. I have a hard time letting go of time. I I I really wish that it was easier to let things go. And I'm gonna go back to the situationship that I had back in December to January, which lasted a month, and I got infatuated too soon, and now I have to let go because there's no. I don't think there. I don't know for sure, but I don't think there's a chance that it's coming back because it's now April and we went from January to April and I've just been suffering or I've been grieving rather because it was so recent and I let those couple months go, those few months go because I've just been in my own head trying to forget, grieving, trying to remember, thinking what I could do differently. And well, that's really good to kind of look at your past. At some point, you're going to have to let it go. People are going to leave, things are going to happen, time will not stop moving. And one thing to remember while you're letting go is yes, you do have to really think and understand and just feel it all. But at some point, when you're ready, you have to let go. And a tip would be, yeah, feel it all. Just feel everything. Just just sit down one day in the dark and just imagine everything. Think of everything. Do what you need to do. Just feel it. Just feel it. Rather, rather than thinking, just feel it. Just remember the good times, the bad times. And then when you're ready, the light at the end of the tunnel will be waiting. It is quite far, but it's not impossible to reach. I've been in I've been in maybe like four actual relationships. Wait, four actual relationships in the past 2 years. Some lasted 2 months, some lasted six, others lasted 9. Some were situationships, and some were, I guess they were all situationships. No, no. The one that lasted 9 months, I don't think it was. All the other ones were, though. I don't feel bad or sad about any of them. I don't resent any of the women that I've been with. I've been with I've been with a lot more women than I have in relationships, if you know what I mean. I don't think that's healthy, although I keep doing it. Um, Sometimes I will feel like there's no connection and I'll just tell them, hey, it's not going to work out. Other times I won't say anything. Other times they'll tell me. Other times they'll ghost me. It's the same from either side. I really think that the only two relationships or the only two situationships that really hurt, and there was only two of them that really hurt me, was the first one, the girl that I worked with, and she really, she was really, she had a really bubbly personality. She had beautiful curly hair, and yeah, she was depressed or she dropped her act when she was with me. But I like that because she could be comfortable around me, and I like that. But that didn't last long, and that's what really hurts. And the fact that I still have to see her, so I can't really move on until she is completely gone from my life. I don't think you ever move on from somebody rejecting you. Maybe other people can. I struggle too for right now. That one really hurt, but I really didn't understand what I was feeling. Because when it happened, I remember going home. I didn't cry or anything. I went home and I leaned, I sat down, onto my bed on the floor. And I was just thinking, what am I feeling right now? And it was very painful, but I didn't really understand what I was feeling. Fast forward like 2 years, 3 years, or 2 years, yeah. There's this girl that I work with, and she's cool. And I kid you not, as soon as they introduced her to me, I was like, oh, fuck. She looks just like the girl number one that broke my heart. And I was like, oh, man. And I remember talking to her, and she was cool. And I was like, okay. And then she was in a relationship for a long time. Same thing with or situationship number one. Um, but situationship number two was she broke up with her ex, and I asked her out on a date maybe like a month later. She wasn't over him, and I was a rebound, and I also acted like a dick and stuff. And I don't think that she was ready to commit again. And I'm still not ready either. So she broke it off. She said that she really wanted someone to love her, and I couldn't do that. I said, I said, you don't want to give me a chance. I don't know if I can, I said, I don't know if I can do all that, but we can like see where it goes. And she was like, no, I think I'm good. I was like, so you don't want to take a chance on me? And she was like, no, I think I'm good. Still work with her. I I got the flu, and I'm grieving so hard right now. I've been grieving for the past like 3 months. And you'd be like, grieving really, dude? What are you talking about? No one, she didn't die, but it feels like it can't interact with her the same way. I don't really talk to her. Every time I do, I feel better, but I need to stay away from her. So I got the flu, and I was like, this is my opportunity to stay out of work for like a week or so. Because I remember the doors didn't open in the morning time. So there was like a couple people and her, and we were just sitting down waiting for the door to open. The guy with the key didn't show up to open the doors. So we were just talking just about like stupid shit. And I see that a lot of people move on quicker than I do because their life is a lot more fuller than mine. I'm always just coasting. But yeah, that really made me miss her. And then I sent a really long text to her. I think like 2 nights after that, just saying like, "Hey, I really liked you, and I know that you liked me, but you're still not done healing." And she didn't text me back. I don't think that was the best idea for me to do because that was an act on emotion rather than logic. So I can't wait to find out what happens when I go back to work. She's probably not gonna say nothing. Anyway, um, this video was supposed to be about letting go. The past is in the past. And if you can't let go of it, then you can never live in the present to make a better future. Some days I wake up and I don't want to get out of bed. Some days I wake up and it's just hard. And getting up is an everyday battle for me. Like I literally like even when I was heartbroken before, I still got up because I felt like I had a purpose. Now it's just like, what am I doing? Really, what am I doing? And it's tough. It's really tough. I still get up every single day, regardless of if I have a purpose or not. But I want to. Sometimes, if I think to myself, like, if I don't wake up, it's fine. I can, I can just not wake up, and I'll be fine. I'll be completely okay. And I know that's really dark, but that's how I feel right now. I've actually been feeling like that for the past 5 years. I believe, again, it stems from my childhood. I never got to choose what I wanted to do. I never, I never got any guidance from my dad. I never got any education from my mom. I was homeschooled. And now I'm just this empty carcass that needs to forget what I've learned and reprogram my brain how to think positively. Right now, I'm dating two girls, and you be like, not one, but two. Yeah, two. I don't know if girl number one is gonna work out, and girl number two, she seems cool. She actually reminds me of situationship number two. Um, Girl number two is Hispanic that looks white, which is crazy to me because I thought she was white, but she's Hispanic. And situationship number two, she acted like a Hispanic. She she was very feisty, and that's what I really liked as well. I remember one time, and I'll never forget this because this has never happened. We were so aggressive, like the sexual tension in the car was so high that I was kissing up on her, and then she pushed me off of her, and then she fucking grabbed me again, and then I fucking pushed her off, and then I went back to her, and it was just like, oh fuck, dude, fuck. It felt it was just so good, but that was just if that was one of my best memories, she probably didn't even care about that. I really wish that I really wish that I want to say I really wish that I never did it, but I can't say that because I I it's like Childish Gambino. I wish we never fucked, and I mean that. Not really though. It really hurts, you know. Like situationships really hurt. It's really bad, and it wouldn't hurt as bad if we just like if we had like if I got to know her really well and she got to know me and it was an actual relationship, and at least you like know like, hey, that the relationship is coming to an end. With this one, it was just like an abrupt, all right, I'm out type deal, and it really hurts. They really they're really on the money about how they say some days when you just break up with someone, some days are like you feel like you're good, and then other days is like you take two steps back. I wasn't trying to think about this right now. Fuck. You know how I feel right now? That's like one night, situationship number two. One night we were in the car smoking, and she felt terrible. Like, fucking awful. Because I don't know the whole story, but she just didn't see a future with him. And she broke up with him. And she felt so bad. And she was like, my heart, it hurts so bad. Why did he do this? I hate him so much. And there I was like, fuck, that sucks. And I didn't comfort her. I didn't comfort her or nothing. I was just like, that sucks. All right, you can take me home now. I think men love just a bit harder than women do. I think women are more for what can you provide for me, and men are more like, what can I provide for you? And when men can't provide for women, it's like, what the fuck? What kind of man am I, you know? When somebody when a woman breaks up with a man, that's why it's better for a woman to be broken up with, because especially like young men, if older guys get broken up with, at least they have drive to keep going. But with young men, like, we're fucking suicidal, man. Let's be honest. We're fucking suicidal. Like, if you told me, hey, we're gearing up for war, I'd be like, I will lie in the battle. I will lie down and I will die. I will fight until I die. I want a warrior's death, you know? Like, I don't care about living. Like, I will literally go to war and then die. And that would be that I can die happy. I'll be content. Because at least I did something. Or like men 18 to 25, you know? That's I keep on hearing that, and I think it's true. I've been really struggling with my mental health. Like, really. And it hasn't just been lately, it's been always, but the more you get, the more you can lose. And I've been losing it. Like, have you ever just been emotionally maturing? Emotional maturity means that you feel a lot of pain, but you can work through that pain. Every time I remind myself there's a bright future ahead, that gives me just a little bit of hope to find the light at the end of the tunnel. But then I just get completely washed over with depression, hopelessness. And that's why I'm coasting through life, is because I have no purpose. I am depressed. I don't want to wake up every single day as me. It's like every single day I wake up as this character who I don't want to be. And that's what depression is. It's like you don't want to be in your situation. You don't see a hope for the future. But you can change your character, and it can get better. some guys, they don't have a lot of opportunity. I don't have a lot of opportunity. And it's you kind of have to make your own opportunity. And as a guy who has lack of skills and ambitions and ambition, passion, I have none of that stuff. I have lack thereof. I think I think I need to be single for a while, and I know that it's gonna hurt because I really want women, but I really want to have an actual relationship. Maybe like I'll hook up with a couple people, but I won't get close. I'll literally just straight up tell them I just want to fuck. I'm not in a state of mind where I can do this. I feel like a lot of the relationships that I have, situationships, relationships, doesn't matter. I feel like it doesn't work out because it's because of me. It is. It really is. It's not the woman. Because as a man, it's like, well, what do you see? What do you need to see in a woman? She needs to be really hot. She needs to be not crazy. She needs to be she needs to have a bubbly personality, There's just those kind of traits. She needs to be able to be like, "Oh, let me pay." And you're like, "No, bitch. Let me pay. I got it." And everything's good. For a man, it's like, oh, you want them to provide, you want them to have skills, you want them to have ambitions, you want them to keep on grinding in life, you want them to this, you want them to that. And as a young man, it's just like, yeah, I get it. And then you look at it, it's like, that's so much. Can I even obtain that? Can I even grind like that? And yes, you can, but that's what it is. It's overwhelming. And when you see other people your age and they're already there, it's just like, well, why am I not there? What am I doing wrong? And it really is just a mindset. If you wanted to do something, you could get it done. If you put your mind to it, you can get it done. Get it done. But again, this video went on a completely different side tangent. The whole point of this video was to tell you to let go of the past, but I still haven't let go of it. And I'm always in my emotions. And every day I just feel that I don't know if you ever felt this, but have you ever been really sore or sunburned and you feel like you have heat stroke or heat exhaustion and you're just like, oh, that's literally how I feel right now. I didn't do any exercising. I didn't go out in the sun too long. That's how I feel right now. And the reason why I feel like that is because when you grieve or when you get out of a relationship and you get your heart broken and you start grieving, if somebody dies and you start grieving, you're going to feel like that. You're going to carry that weight. And you're going to carry it for however long is necessary for you until you want to move on, until you choose, hey, I need to move on. I can't keep living like this. And then you start putting up walls for a little bit. And this girl, the situationship two girl, I put up walls for situationship number one. And situationship number two made me lower the gate a bit, lower the walls. And then she broke my heart. And now it's like, okay, well, fuck. How could 1 month of dating, casual dating, ruin an entire man's life? Like, my life was already ruined from the start, but I think I relied too much on that, hoping that I wouldn't, or hoping that it wouldn't get messed up this time, but it did. I was delusional to think that for a second it would work. Already, I could see problems on day 15. So it really is over. And I really do want to move on. You get that really, really, really terrible emotion where you're like, please, I don't want it, of sadness. When you're like, oh, please, I don't want it to be over. I don't want it to be over. And you're like, I'll do anything. If I could do anything, I would do anything. I would die. I would die for her. And it's just like, no, dude, you don't actually care. You do. You really did care about her, but at the end of the day, if she doesn't want you, then you can't want her, and you just gotta move on. It hurts. It sucks. Eventually, you get over it. Those emotions die, and you get over it. Sometimes they never do because you never work through them. But other times, you find someone that you love more to starve the other emotions that you feel for that person. And then they die out, and then you're like, I don't feel anything anymore. Because this person that really loved me taught me what love really is. And I have not found that person yet. And sometimes people never do because they never take the time and the steps to heal from a past trauma, past relationship, past situationship, past anything. But that's all past tense. And you need to move on. So you have to let go of everything so you can move forward. The only things that you should take with you are the lessons that you learned, the skills that you acquired, and your ambitions and goals and dreams for the future. Let the memories go. Let the feelings simmer down. Let the burning passion that you once had for them smolder and die. Wish them the best because at the end of the day, they were probably just looking out for themselves. And if you actually think about it, that's what they should have been doing. And in my experience in this situationship, I acted like if I didn't care. And when I really like a girl, I'll really act like I don't care. I'll retreat inwards and I won't say a lot. But that really means that I like you and I really want a relationship with you. But I don't want to get my hopes up. So I retreat inwards and I try not to screw it up. But you do anyway. But whenever you don't like a girl, it's like, oh yeah, I like you. And it's just like, fuck. Now I have to be in a relationship. You don't even have to be in a relationship. Just leave. Just leave. It's like, hey, I'm not really feeling the same way about you. Unfortunately, I rebounded off of you, and that fucking sucks. I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. Being a man, let me leave you with this note because this is just one of my like. This is just a thought for me. This is what I thought of. Being a man with no skills is the equivalent. No skills, no ambition, no passions no knowledge is the equivalent of being an ugly girl. Food for thought. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, hit subscribe, and please comment down below if you've had any trauma or breakups that you need to let go of. And you have a good day, okay? I'm really sad right now. That's crazy. I think I'm gonna kill myself. Just kidding. I'm not actually gonna do that. Wow. At 36 minutes.